Hello and welcome to ThinkBait Sidequest. I'm your host Coco, and today we're going right back into the world of Lil Guardsman. I hope you've enjoyed the last video and are joining me for the second part. If not, please go check out part one first. And otherwise, let's just jump right back in. I hope everybody's as excited to see me make bad decisions as I am to make them. All right, let's see if we can actually get a full score this time around. How can we move on to the next level? There we go. The dig site. All right, let's do this. I believe that's where her father said he'd be. So maybe that's why we're headed over there. Ooh, this is different. All right, so we still have our inventory with our bribe cake and our confiscated blood gold bars. This is a new character. I'm not sure what this eye thing is. Let's take a moment, please. Let's look at this artwork. It's beautiful, isn't it? All right, let's do this. Ammonia, hydrogen, iodine, all pretty basic stuff. Yeah, if you knew how to understand chemistry, which I don't. All right. Machines like this are a relatively new discovery in the sprawl. Little notices the words Commander Keen among the inscrutable technical jargon. Okay. So we're just going to be looking around here, I suppose. There's a lot more to see, or do we just jump into combo? Let's just do that.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
That's nice.
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Sake of time. Do you get it?
No.
I didn't either. It's okay.
Trust me, you will.
Oh, wow. Okay. And who are you?
Who are you again?
Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological research at the Royal Academy. But you can call me B.
Okay, because everybody has really big names in this
Gotcha.
game. Except
And
for
what's
us.
so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version?
Short, please.
It's a hole in the ground where we get power crystals from.
That was short. Sweet.
Oh God. Okay. Do we want to know more? Let's know. We might need to know
Power
what these
crystal was
crystals
discovered
are.
completely by accident. 80 years ago, on this site, an iconic dwarven heavy metal band performed to celebrate the coronation of Princess Desdemona's grandfather, King Artemis. At the moment of a particularly rumpus drum solo, the vibrations opened up a chasm, swallowing the entire stage and the musicians, and a few dozen enthusiastic fans. Legend says the band emerged from the chasm adorned in the glowing magical rocks, or what we know as power crystals today.
Oh, if I am correct, those were the crystals that we had in the tools.
That must have looked awesome.
Very awesome, but there's more. Whether by fate or the actions of an inebriated mage, the bass player was struck by a lightning bolt, and the crystals in her cape and beard absorbed the electric discharge.
Wow.
Everything that previously relied on magic within a 5-mile radius lit up and was charged for
Hardcore.
very hardcore. A massive industry sprung up and developed the multitudes of ways we use power crystals, which ushered in an unprecedented era of prosperity for the sprawl, making our city-state the world power it is today.
Lovely.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But what does this have to do with me?
Yeah.
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time. May I present
Lovely.
the Chronometer 3000?
Are we going to be able to replay events?
And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
Of course I would. Me.
Oh, me! I want to go on an adventure.
Wonderful. But before you go off and start pushing buttons willy-nilly, let me explain how I came across this incredible new discovery. Or more exposition, as you might say.
Just a side note, I will always start pushing buttons willy nilly. There is not a button that I can see and not press. Who's with me?
You see, by transmuting the crystal's more raw and ethereal properties and tethering it to a Nomus astrolab, they can produce temporal anomalies.
Sure. In true form, I've pushed the button. I did say I like pushing the button. I love that they gave me that option in the game. I'm hoping that we are not sent back in time to relive
Wait,
that
what?
whole explanation.
Where am I? What just happened?
Phone's ringing. All right, let's see. I totally thought we were gonna end up in that dig site again. Pick up the phone. Why freak out?
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
Check this out. You were about to tell me you need a gate guard to come down to the dig site, right?
My word, you gate guards are intuitive. I hope they're paying you a more than fair wage.
Oh no, we did go back in
They
time.
probably aren't. The way my dad complains about.
That's nice.
She hung up. Again.
Looks like we're gonna head back to that dig
Why,
site.
hello
No,
there.
again?
I've come to the sprawl to participate in capitalism.
Oh,
After
God.
years on the road as a...
You again.
Let me
Yeah,
stop you
merchant.
there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. The name is Garby Bunches.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did last time, or maybe this is a chance to try something different.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
If I recall, I got a great score on this guy, so why would I do it again?
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Well,
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade for...
well, I mean, this time around, we can confiscate instead of return. On the other hand, here's where I'm thinking, speaking of capitalism, we called the Joker about his name and maybe made some money. Maybe we make the same money again. Not sure if we kept the previous amount, but okay, I know that I did well and I want a good score, but the chaos in me wants to do it differently. So here we go. We've confiscated it.
I think I might need that.
You might, huh?
I think I'm gonna need it more.
Not sure why, but you know.
Okay, if you say so.
I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site.
All right, so I'm just gonna let him in. He can wander around, maybe go and apply for another certificate. Poor guy. Off you go, Garbs. We didn't even interrogate him.
I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling the lever.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
You got it. See you around.
All right, he doesn't seem too heartbroken about his confiscated materials or paperwork.
I need to get back to the dig site to figure out what just happened.
Oh boy, I guess we're gonna hear that whole thing again. But maybe we have other choices to make. Am I the only impatient one here? It's just, it happens sometimes. I suppose I'm impatient. Let's go back to the dig site. To be fair, we didn't get to click on everything. I mean, we did this, we checked that. I feel like I'm gonna try and see what the other things are, like what's in here. But that vanished quickly. The hole is so deep you can't see the bottom. They must have a really good ladder, guy. True. What is that? You see a small cot and a pile of clothes through the gap. Dr. Bay must sleep here. Okay. All right, doctor.
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes, yes, yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do for the sake of time. Sake of time. Do you get it?
This time I probably do.
I already told you no. Oh, wait, I actually do.
My name is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of
Yes.
archaeological.
Yes, we've met.
Logical research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
I'd prefer if you called me
Trixie.
B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered, and you used them to make a time machine. Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
Smart girl, you know, saying that she was pushed into it. Magic mushrooms, going crazy, or time travel. You know, I kind of want to see.
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted.
Yes, you've presented it already. Oh my God, there's a
Wait,
button
where
on
did
the
it
thing.
go?
Oh, thank God! I thought she was going to present us with a second one with a second button because we all know I would have pressed that.
Do you mean this?
My invention! How did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And you were seduced by the glowing red.
Can you blame me?
Seriously, why make it red?
Yes! But it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time.
Oh, that's nice to know. Now,
That risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now.
great. A little late, but
At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device. And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
right people.
Individuals or groups that would improve the daily life of the inhabitants of the sprawl, rather than those who would see harm come to the community and castle.
Isn't that subjective?
Yes, well, I suppose it is, but recently the kingdom has seen a rise in rebellious factions, envious neighboring nations, not to mention the resentful Mages Guild since the Power Crystal has replaced most household magical applications. One wrong choice could trigger a domino effect that could lead to the fall of the sprawl.
All right, so why not use it yourself?
So to recap, you're giving me, a 12-year-old who worked exactly one day at the castle gate, the power to rewind time? What?
I have been testing the device myself for months. In fact, I used it to repeat a month's worth of the same day and learn to play the oboe. Can I show you?
No, please don't.
Oh, well, perhaps another time.
Yes,
My
perhaps.
calculations suggest that no changes I could make from my post at the Royal Academy would have nearly the impact on the sprawl that you gate guards do.
Lovely.
Academia, am I right? So I came to the conclusion that trying it out at the gate is a calculated risk worth taking.
I love her.
I think
like,
I get the
nerdy
idea,
vibes.
Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly. And definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
You'd want that?
I mean,
With all that money, I could pay people to trip and fall over and over again.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want.
Lil
It
and
is
I,
now
we
calibrated
are
so it
one.
will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Okay.
Ah, rats.
I mean, you could still. Oh no, you couldn't.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout.
Okay.
However, I hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word. I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thanks you.
You're welcome. Science
No
can't wait,
pressure.
I guess.
You can do this. Just try not to break space and time.
Great, add to Lil's little nightmare. Poor 12-year-olds.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, great. All right.
Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for one day.
And that
Oh,
you're
well.
12 again.
It's getting pretty late. I should head home.
Okay, not a lot of gameplay so far, but we have quite the backstory. Let's go back home to the tavern. I like this little map being used here to maneuver around. It's pretty cool. Okay. I love it. I just love that there's the glowing lights under the bar and then a candle. Can we talk to the people behind the bar? Oh, love it. The Twisted Sisters Tavern. Let's look around first. It's the logo here. Legend has it that this neon sign was made by a company that makes custom neon signs. Wow. The jukebox, it looks like your regular tavern. Or here's her dad. Okay, I want to kind of go back now and talk to people before. Do you ever do this in games? Do you wander off to where the game doesn't want you to go just yet? Or is it just me? Oh, okay, I can't talk to her or her. Oh, I can.
Your dad's over there.
Thank you. That was a riveting conversation. Okay. Nope. Let's look. That's where they keep the good stuff. Arta will only open the bottle for people she knows will pay their tab. Good job, Arta. Are we gonna play music? No? Okay. Let's see if he won any money from, his adventures while we were stuck doing his job.
Hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet. So
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
And now he lost all the money.
and now we don't have any left.
How did I know
Hey,
this
Lil,
was
did
happening?
you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
Bribes or pickpocket? Wow. Should we give him the gold bars? I mean, I'm not gonna enable him.
Sorry, nothing today.
Oh, rats.
Rats? Again?
Oh,
I
God.
mean, we don't have rats, I swear.
No, not like that. Oh, well. I'll go call my guy anyways. See if he'll front me the money to bet with.
Wait, you'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight.
I
Oh, my
remember to turn
goodness.
off the light. I think.
Oh, God.
Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time.
I'm like her too. Okay, sorry for the side conversation, but I'm like her. When I know I did something and somebody keeps asking me if I did do it, suddenly I don't trust my memory anymore.
Then she gave me the time machine to use when I worked the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Oh, God.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Great.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old...
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time, and I demand to be taken seriously.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
Honestly, I love the corniness of the jokes in this game.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the
So
next
wholesome.
game. It's getting late. You better get upstairs to bed, Missy. Good night.
Okay, so I get vengeful. Ooh.
You'll rue the day you didn't believe in my powers of space and time. You'll see. You'll all see.
All we can see is how cute you are, sweet.
As cute as
Okay.
her mother.
Oh,
Whatever. Good night, Dad.
I don't need luck.
sure you don't. All right, let's call it a night, I guess. Maybe after this, we'll have a chance at actually
Whew, I'm pooped.
Playing
That's
again.
enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to.
You go, girl. You go hit that sack. All right, and I guess that really truly ends day one. Here I was thinking last time I had ended the day. Mrs. Abernathy, on her way to the bar, Mrs. Abernathy accidentally walked into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late to make a bet on the big goblin ball game. Her grandson's inheritance is safe for now. Love it. Tyronius Athanatus. Tyronius Athanatus gave his keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedoms and inspired most in the crowd. The divide between magical and non-magical beings grew a little more that night. He is indebted to Councilwoman Ash for her influence in facilitating his smooth admittance to the sprawl. That's where we lost points. After Denise picked up her kids, she moved them safely out of view, but not earshot, and gave Kelly a piece of her mind. Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. learned a handful of new words that day, but some they already knew. Oh, Grumpkin, due to your cunning confiscation and denying the old coot Grumpkin, Dankworth was unable to make his sizable deposit of illegal blood gold to BS, Bank of the Sprawl. Unfortunately, it happened on the same day of an unprecedented volume of cash withdrawals. This caused the bank to run and close early. People panicked, they burned the bank to the ground. Mr. Dankworth refused to donate money to have it rebuilt. Well, can you really blame me for that? Yes, you can. Garby Bunches found a vacant plot of land in the alley behind the Twisted Sisters Tavern and set up his Emporium of Wonders. All right. I kind of like how they concluded everything from level 1 in a nice little neat
Good
bunch.
morning. You're listening to the Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, the Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig. Let's jump right
nice.
in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines, it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor.
Lovely.
No, I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband, the Ham. But then again, neither did my ex-wife. Hey-oh!
Oh, man. Yeah, no more out of you, sir.
I liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
All right. An angsty band for tweens and tweens at heart. We get to look around the room today if we want. What is this? Official crest of the Sprawl royal family. All right.
A note?
Yeah, what's that all about? Dear Lil, please come down to the guards shed as soon as you can, love, Dad.
Maybe he wants me to work a shift for him again. Or maybe he forgot to put on underwear and needs me to bring... Well,
Lovely.
there's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the chronometer 3000 today. Here's hoping.
You know what? If there's a chance at pushing a button, or someone's buttons, I'll take it.
And finally, the aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation, which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation. Any questions?
Please don't ask this person any questions.
Many questions.
Oh, God.
Hey, Dad, I got your note. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift will lose their job.
Oh, Oh, no pressure. Oh, God.
But I need my job for gambling.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
You and I both know my dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2 stars.
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above average job performance with cash bonuses.
You mean if we get more 4-star results, we'll make more money?
You're as quick as your father. Before I go, here are the allotted crystals to power your tools. And with that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy. He's been terminated.
Not Randy. That guy's a rock.
Which is exactly what his poor judgment led to.
Oh, God.
Wish me luck.
Well, now I don't feel bad for a bank closure if, others are causing whole riots. She said, and then proceeded to probably cause a riot
Oh,
here soon.
jeez. Randy was just 3 payments away from paying off his new catapult.
Sounds like you need to start doing your job.
More like you need to start doing my job better. Just like you wanted to.
That's nice,
No,
Dad.
that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here. Will you go bet on Goblin?
No Goblin Ball match today. I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty, and they specifically referenced that you need to cover for me again. Looks like you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
Oh,
Again,
someone's
not what I
pulling
meant.
strings.
It's not all bad news. I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client. But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time. But I like those odds.
Oh, Dad, you really need to talk to...
I love you too, Lil. And with that, I'm off. Remember, 2 stars or better, or we're out on our asses.
Grand.
No pressure.
No pressure.
That's my girl.
All right, we got this. Do we got this? Malcolm, rather than repairing the dungeon, which is falling apart, leading to the escape of a serial arsonist, I'm having the jail cells painted instead. Give me a call when the fellow gets here. Okay. Expect the imminent arrival of 2 envoys vying for an alliance with the Sprawl. That's 2 envoys, not 1, not 3, but 2. 4 is right out. Take this opportunity for cultural exchange and learn as much as you can. Really get them talking. Okay? The Duchess of Scarborough's award-winning feline companion Sprankles shall be arriving in its miniature royal carriage this week. Ooh. And finally, as always, treat any non-human visitor, goblin, gnome, ogre, etc. with extra scrutiny. Wow. Remember, if you see something, say something. By royal decree. All right, so there's a lot going on. So instead of repairing the dungeon, we have a serial arsonist on the loose. And all they're doing is painting the cells. 2 envoys, a feline companion, and racism. Let's go. Okay, so first I suppose we need to power everything up. However, I do seem to have everything already powered up. Right? Oh no. Okay, so 1 crystal. Oh. Must I assign these now? Can I not assign these when I want to use the items? It kind of just sprung them on me. I mean, he did say, I think, in the first time around that we should just... Okay, I want to do 1 for the truth spray. I feel that would be useful. Okay, and 1 for the decoder, because, that will also be useful. Okay. The X-ray, maybe one of these that may or may not work. Oh, these are the ones that may or may not work. Okay. Okay, so, ooh. You know what? I think I can judge if somebody's lying. So I'm going to put this in here just in case it doesn't work. And instead, put this in the metal detector or the X-ray. And the other one is going to go in the metal detector because that also should probably always work. The last thing, the whip, I don't care whether it works or not. So that's how I'm gonna assign them. That's my strategy. Let's go. Okay, day one, and we're off.
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the sprawl.
Love your accent, Seamus.
Just have my supplies here with me, nothing else to declare.
Well, we were asked to ask you a
You
lot
have
more
paint
questions.
with you. Are you like an artist?
Me? An artist? No, ma'am. I have a real job. I'm a painter. I paint things like walls and doors. An artist. Oh, you're giving me a laugh.
Okay, well, do we have to call someone for him? We're just gonna doubt you a little bit. I mean, just.
Are you sure you're actually a painter?
Well, what do you figure all these paint cans are for? Huh?
Just.
And people say goblins are slow-witted.
Oh wow! I kind of wanted to see what he'd say, and I'm not disappointed. We're gonna ask you a few more
If I'm
questions
being
here.
honest, I'm not sure what I'm being asked to paint. A note was left at my shop late last night. You can have a look if you like.
Sure, I'd like to have a look. Thank you. I've got some work for you to do. Come to the sprawl at 2:30. There are two ways to paint your stuffs, one legit, the other in cuffs. The little girl will guide your way so that you can earn your portion of official sprawl currency. I believe
Mysterious letters are way
That
more
letter-
common these days. And I have a feeling I'm the little girl they're talking about.
is from the
didn't want to
guy
say, but
who
you
left
are
the
indeed
note
a little
on the
girl.
writ.
For my age, I'm not.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
You still seem pretty little.
Okay, with the interrogating. Who's interrogating who anyway? M. Wasn't M. Yeah, Malcolm. There we go. One more question just so that we can get our
The whole
stars.
thing seems a little suspicious to me, but I can't afford to turn down any work right now.
Cannot afford
I
it.
never in my life thought there would be
I love
so
the
much
accent.
hatred towards goblins again.
I'm sorry about that.
But, as the great writer Mark Goblin Twain once said, history doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes. Times are getting more and more difficult for a self-employed goblin, especially with a wife and 3 kids. Would you like to see them?
Yes, I actually would like to see them. Oh, wait a minute. I only saw 2 kids.
I had no idea things were that bad for goblins in this.
Aye, things are indeed getting... You keep your eyes open and you'll see it before too long.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna let you in. I think everything's in order here. Off you go.
Many thanks. Say, before I go, do you have a favourite?
Well, it's none of these, so
I don't really have a favorite color.
Oh, you really should. Oh well, I will paint with all of these colours in your honour. Thank you again.
that's gonna be one colorful gel. What? Oh no, oh no, oh no. I misunderstood the assignment. I totally misunderstood the assignment. Oh man, now we have to rewind so early on in the game. Do we do it? I think I will. Oh, we have 5 custom time travels available. Okay, let's restart the level. Why do we have a choice between him and restarting the level? I mean, honestly, if I click this, does it bring me back to only the decision of whether I admit him or not, instead of the whole level being rewinded? I'm assuming that's what that does. I'm hoping that's what that does.
Hello, ma'am.
No,
The name
it just
Just have
makes
my
us
supplies
go
here.
through everything all over again. Oh boy. Okay. Well,
You have paint with you. Are you?
he's not an artist. He's a
An
painter
artist.
with a real job. And this time we're gonna just trust
You
them.
may laugh, but I'm.
I'll have to tell Mrs. McGoblin that.
This is a
If
nice
I'm
thing
being
about
honest,
repeating
I'm
things.
not sure what I'm being asked to paint.
We also get like a second chance at choosing how we want things to play out and what they say. Oh my goodness, my brain stopped working there for a second. Where I forgot what he just said. Oh yes, we're gonna trust the
Mysterious
letter.
letters are.
I
And
didn't want to
then
say, but you are.
For my age, I'm not.
How
okay,
old are you?
I'm 12.
Yes.
okay, this is where we're gonna call Malcolm.
Well, it's about time he showed up. Send him to my office toot suite and I'll set him to work. No more doom and gloom down here in my office. Now it'll just be doom. What's that? Yes, I insist the horse get into the water. This is water polo.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it took up the third space. I'm not gonna lie. A part of me kind of wanted to just, just live with the mistake and see what happens. But off you go, sir.
Many thanks.
You're welcome. Let's pick a color this time. Let's just go with
I
blue
like
since
blue,
she's
I
wearing a
guess.
blue shirt.
Then I shall paint whatever it is I'm painting blue in your honor. Thank you again.
It's gonna be a blue jail cell. Okay. Oh, come on. Why didn't I get the full? See, this is where chaos starts. A part of me wants to rewind to see if there's anything else I missed and try to get this and use up yet another one of those rewinds. But I won't. I won't. Dilly dally too much. We're just gonna keep going.
Hear ye, hear ye. I have come to announce to the princess a proposal of marriage from my lord and master, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard.
Lovely. I think this is one of those we read about from the neighboring towns or something.
Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen...
Okay.
Thank you. Wow. Okay, I think I got it.
Wow, he would have gone on and on and on. Oh wow, we get to keep the picture too. Well, in all honesty, let me see if I can save this game, and we're gonna leave it for now and continue next time. I know we didn't get to do a lot of decisions today, but I feel like we got a bit more of the backstory. We got to escape a little into the world and understand how it works a bit more. And I'm gonna leave it here. I hope everybody had a wonderful time, enjoyed the corny jokes and the escape. Oh, all unsafe progress will be lost. Is it gonna? Is it gonna? I think we're fine. I think we're just gonna be fine. If not, I will repeat the last part in the next recording, and spare you from having to see the repeat. But thanks for joining me today. I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope that you would leave me a like if you are so kind and you have enjoyed this. Maybe subscribe so you can be notified when there's a new video up for ThinkBait Sidequest. And I hope that we get to play a bit more of this game here soon if you are all enjoying it. Thank you and bye.